Hey, what's up, Mike?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do we
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our 18U Ice Hawks broadcast. You got Michael here. Welcome to the 2025-2026 18U Ice Hawks season. Tonight, you're going to watch the Ice Hawks in red play Eugene Junior Generals in white.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We are going to invite our 18 teams that will be playing, as well as our 14 teams to be iced at this time.
So what you're going to see is we're going to do a moment of silence for a former Ice Hawks player who played for the Rogue Valley Reign also, who passed away last year. So we're going to do a 23. So you got the 14U Ice Hawks, the 18U Ice Hawks, and
Good
then
evening, hockey fans. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are asking everyone to join us in honoring the birth of our Oregon hockey family. In Oregon, our hockey family might be small, but we are mighty and come together when it really matters. 1 year ago today, a friend and family member in the Rogue Valley lost one of their own, a teammate and friend gone too soon. Tonight we ask you to join us in honoring Cameron with 23 seconds of silence as we remember him as the person, teammate, and friend that we lost too soon. Thank you. 14 teams, you may leave the ice.
see we got 7 viewers with us. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's a clear night, starting to cool off. It was about 50 degrees a couple minutes ago. No breeze, so it's going to be a great night for the players getting on the ice. It's our first 18U game for this 2025-2026 season. Right now we got Shane running the clock, Courtney in the score sheet, Lindsay's out there, and then we got Jeff in the penalty box. And then on the bench, we got Coach Beamster, Coach Waters, and Coach Mullen. We got 15 18U Ice Hawks players. Number 7, Abbott. Number 12, Barnett. 21, McDaniel. 24, Hernandez. 25, Waters. Number 37, Ryan. Number 44, Faden Rabiosi. Number 45, Balzotti. 47, Slezak. 53, Graham. 54, Snyder. 56, Thatcher Rabiosi. 81, Bennett. 93, Wilson. And 96, Bowman. We have a 5-minute warm-up period, and then we'll have 3 20-minute periods. Interesting this year, Oregon State Hockey Association has implemented 2 big changes. You'll see that there's a delayed off sides, and then body checking. Body checking being the big one there, folks. You're going to see more physicality than you have seen in the past. Key for body checking is players must be playing the puck, going towards the puck and then making contact, and that contact has to be above the knees and below the shoulders. All right, 3 minutes left in the warm-up. All right, 1 minute left in the warm-up. Good evening, folks. I see we're bouncing between 9 and 12 viewers. Not sure how this broadcast is looking. I see a split screen on my end. Hopefully you see one screen on yours. And talking to our 14U team, it looks like they had the same setup going on for them. So we'll work on that for tomorrow morning's broadcast. If you're just joining us, our Ice Hawks are in red, Eugene in white. It's going to be a 20-minute first period, 1 minute intermissions. We'll stand for the national anthem. Okay, first line will be coming on the ice. We got one captain, Gage McDaniel, and one alternate captain, Thatcher Rabiosi. Starting in net for the Ice Hawks is Graham, number 53. Okay, starting on defense, we have Barnett and Slezak. On offense, we have McDaniel, Rabiosi, Boma. McDaniel will be taking this faceoff. 20-minute first period, Ice Hawks in red, Eugene in white. First puck drop for our 25-26 season. McDaniel with the faceoff. Right, Eugene won the faceoff. Puck's in the neutral zone. Eugene chips it over, crosses center ice. Ice Hawks tap it in. We have Boma with the puck. Boma across the center ice. Boma skating in. Eugene bats it away and offsides. So neutral zone face-off, same lines. McDaniel taking this face-off. All right, Ice Hawks win it. Puck goes to Boma. Boma along the boards. Boma gets pinched along the boards. Puck's over there. Can't really see it. McDaniel bats the puck along. Puck's now in the near corner. Eugene with the puck. Eugene loses the puck. Eugene has it, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty. All right, penalty against Eugene. Number 15, Portley. All right, so Ice Hawks power play comes at 18:50 remaining in the first period. All right, on offense we have Boma, McDaniel at center, and Ryan. And we have Bennett and Barnett all on the ice. McDaniel touching bases with everybody. All right, face-off happening to the left of Eugene's goal. Ice Hawks win it. Ice Hawks with the puck, Boma with the puck. Puck gets loose, goes to Eugene. Eugene ices it. No icing. All right. Up along the boards, Barnett battling. Barnett crosses the puck over, goes in front of the Ice Hawks bench. Eugene has it. Eugene skating backwards. Ice Hawks coming in. Puck's loose, and there's still no icing. Barnett behind his net. Barnett skating. Eugene trips him up. Puck's loose. Eugene has it. Eugene behind the Ice Hawks net. Eugene tries to backhand that, and it goes to an Ice Hawks player. Here's Barnett. Barnett gets the puck up, but it floats away in the neutral zone. Eugene bats it down. Eugene has it. Eugene dumps a puck in the Ice Hawks zone. Puck slowly goes behind Graham, and McDaniel first to it. McDaniel skating up. McDaniel stops, loses the puck. Here comes Barnett. Barnett crosses in, takes a shot wide, and puck behind the boards. Balzotti on the ice now. Balzotti and Hernandez. All right, 50 seconds remaining on the Ice Hawks power play. Balzotti with the puck. Loose. Balzotti comes away with it. Balzotti skating up. Balzotti crosses center ice. Balzotti crosses in. Comes in on the attack. Eugene bats it away. Puck's loose. Eugene has it now. Eugene comes in. Barnett skating back. Barnett gets in the way. Eugene unable to get a shot off. Here comes Balzotti. Puck floating down Eugene's zone. Balzotti there getting pinched in the corner. Puck around the boards. Here's Abbott. Abbott on the ice. Eugene with the puck. Snyder out there. Eugene unable to connect with each other. Balzotti has it. Balzotti laterals over to Ryan. Ryan has the puck. Neutral zone. Comes in on the attack. Ryan tries to take a shot. Eugene gets their stick down. Puck's now in the far corner. 16:23 remaining in the first period. We're back to even strength. Snyder takes a shot. And looks like it may have gotten deflected before it got to the goalie. Abbott got checked into the boards. He's up. And we got a goal! Ice Hawks goal. Looks like it may have been Hernandez. I was checking on Abbott along the boards and didn't see who scored it. So right now our score is 1-0 Ice Hawks with 16 minutes remaining in the first period. Let's see what the announcement is to give credit to that goal. All right, on the ice, Bennett, Hernandez, Waters. Hernandez taking the face-off. Ryan, Abbott on defense, Graham in goal. All right, Ice Hawks with the puck. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Eugene bats it away. Abbott has the puck. There's Abbott. Abbott takes a shot and save. Eugene. And we had a play whistle dead. 15:10 remaining in the first period. Score 1-0 Ice Hawks. All right, complete line change happening here. Face-off will be happening to the right of Eugene's goal. Grabiosi, McDaniel, Boma on offense. McDaniel taking the face-off. Barnett, Slezak on defense. Graham in goal. All right, puck's in that far corner. Eugene playing it around the boards. Eugene has the puck. Eugene tried to get it out, but Slezak kept it in play. There's McDaniel. McDaniel cornered that Eugene player on the ice. Slezak dumps it back in. Puck being on the boards, and puck's now in the neutral zone. Ice Hawks need to regroup. Here comes Barnett. Barnett retreats back into his own zone. Ice Hawks are all on sides. Barnett skates around, passes the puck up, unable to connect to an Ice Hawks player, and Eugene taps it back into the Ice Hawks zone. Barnett with the puck in the corner. Eugene, number 15, pretty fast, got there really quick. Bunch of players in the way, but Eugene retains possession of the puck. Big battle in front of the net. A lot of congestion. Eugene still has the puck skating circles around the ice off zone. Puck's in that near corner. And we are just told crease violation. All right, so if you're just joining us, IceHawks in red, Eugene in white. The score is 1-0 IceHawks. 13:50 remaining in the first period. All right, so a neutral zone faceoff will be happening here. Snyder, Balzotti, Wilson on offense. Balzotti taking the faceoff in front of the bench. Ryan Abbott on defense, Graham and goal. Balzotti taking that faceoff. IceHawks one, and here comes Balzotti. Balzotti skating up. Eugene bats the puck away. Balzotti has the puck. Balzotti trying to cross it over and gets laid up in front of the net, but he's okay. And that puck was whistled dead. Let's see what's happening here. All right. Same setup happening here for the IceHawks. Balzotti taking the faceoff to the left of Eugene's goal. 13 minutes remaining in the first period. Ryan with the puck takes a shot. Goes deflected off a Eugene player's skate. Puck's in that corner. Eugene comes away with it real fast. Balzotti got checked. Abbott got checked. Again, the new game with checking. Everybody's up and skating. All right, here's Snyder with the puck. Snyder looking, backhands it, unable to play it off the boards for Ryan. Eugene has the puck, takes a shot, and just went slightly wide of the net. Eugene has the puck in front of the IceHawks bench, chips the puck down, goes behind Graham. There's Ryan. Ryan get checking the boards, but the board took most of it. Puck's in this corner, can't really see what's playing. Puck's loose, Balzotti has it. Balzotti tries to reverse, goes along the boards. Eugene first to it. Ryan taps a puck behind the net, and it goes to Snyder. Snyder has the puck. Looks like we got a delayed penalty coming here. Wilson went down, and penalty coming up on Eugene at 11:50 remaining in the first period. So IceHawks going again on a power play. See, we got 14 folks watching us. Thanks for joining our 18U broadcast. IceHawks in red, Eugene in white. Score 1-0 IceHawks. Face-off happening to the left of Eugene's goal. Boma, McDaniel, Ryan on offense. McDaniel taking the face-off. Bennett and Barnett on defense. So power play set up. Puck's in center ice. Puck goes in Eugene's zone. Eugene has the puck. Eugene tries to change direction. Puck's still in Eugene's possession behind the Eugene net. McDaniel chipping away at it, trying to get that puck loose. Puck's along the boards. IceHawks have the puck. Ryan tried to get it out to Barnett at the blue line, unable to connect. Eugene crosses center ice. Eugene coming in. Eugene's loose. Eugene's trying, and Eugene unable to connect to anybody. Looks like we're going to have a slashing penalty here against the IceHawks. Number 81, Bennett, gets a 2-minute penalty for slashing. So 1:10 remaining on Eugene's penalty. And now a fresh 2-minute penalty coming up against the IceHawks. So we'll be 4-on-4. It looks like Wilson, Balzotti on offense, Abbott, Snyder on defense, Graham and goal. Balzotti taking the face-off left of Graham. IceHawks with the puck. Wilson unable to pick an IceHawks player. Eugene regrouping in the neutral zone. Puck's loose, floats down into the IceHawks zone. Abbott first to it. Abbott has the puck. Abbott behind his net. Abbott tries to get that puck off the stick, but he keeps it. Tosses the puck off the boards, and it went into the IceHawks net. All right, so faceoff will come back into the IceHawks zone, again to the left of Graham. Same players on the ice. Balzotti taking the faceoff. 9:40 remaining in the first period. Score 1-0 Hawks. 15 minutes remaining on Eugene's penalty, and 1:20 remaining on the IceHawks penalty. Balzotti has the puck, rolls the puck along the boards, it floats down, and it's going to be an icing. All right, so Eugene back to 5 skaters on the ice. 1 minute remaining on the Ice Hawks penalty. So Eugene with the 1 minute power play here. Ice Hawks making a change. Hernandez Waters on offense. Barnett Abbott on defense. Graham and goal. Face off being taken by Hernandez to the right of Graham. Puck's loose, goes across the crease, and Barnett to it. Eugene player lost their stick. Oh, here comes Barnett. Barnett crosses the blue line in the neutral zone. Eugene bats it away, but the puck goes down into Eugene's zone. Barnett still has control of the puck, loses it, goes across to Hernandez. Hernandez tries to just keep it in the Eugene zone. Eugene loses it, and it goes all the way back down, and it'll be an icing. The face-off now happening in Eugene's zone. 15 minutes remaining on the Ice Hawks penalty. Scores 1-0 Ice Hawks with 8:15 remaining in the first period. Hernandez Waters on offense. Ryan Slezak on defense. Graham in goal. Hernandez taking the face-off to the right of Eugene's net. Puck loose. Went right to Ryan, but unable to control it. Eugene skating out fast. Eugene's up there. Eugene maneuvering in the Ice Hawk zone and batted away by Slezak. Puck's in this corner. Eugene still has it. Eugene maneuvering. Eugene backhands. Hernandez got in the way and deflected that puck. As Eugene regroups, Eugene comes in. Eugene unable to get a shot off. Got some bodies on it. Looks like Ryan was there. Played that body. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here against Eugene. All right, looks like head contact for Eugene. Or Eugene with a head contact penalty, I should say. Number 28, Finnerty. Nope, disregard. Number 7, Blount. All right, so another 2-minute power play coming for the Ice Hawks with 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Okay. Boma, McDaniel, Bennett on offense. McDaniel taking the face off to the right of Eugene's net. Slezak, Abbott on defense. Abbott postured at the blue line. All right, looks like we got an unsportsmanship penalty coming up here against Eugene also. So we got a player sitting on the bench, or in the penalty box. So it's still 5 Ice Hawk skaters to 4 Eugene. All right, Eugene has the puck in the neutral zone. Abbott able to bat it away. And it'll be offsides. All right, so neutral zone face-off happening here. Ice Hawks communicating. McDaniel taking this face-off. McDaniel won it. Chips it down into the Eugene zone. Boma skating it down, but Eugene has the puck behind their net. Eugene trying to come out. Eugene goalie lost their stick. Picks it back up. Eugene reverses direction. Backhands it. Eugene still has the puck, but the poke floats loose. There's Abbott. Unable to get a solid stick on it, but the puck goes down into Eugene's zone, slowly rolling around the boards. No icing. Eugene goalie was trying to call for that. Ice Hawks have it. Slap shot from the blue line. Went wide. Boma. Boma passes to McDaniel. McDaniel centers. High shot. Goalie got their stick on it. At the blue line. Abbott chips it back in. Puck's in the corner now with Slezak. He's looking up, unable to get to a Ice Hawk player. Puck now in this near corner. McDaniel has it. McDaniel got tangled up with Eugene. Boma tried to get it away, unable to. Puck in the neutral zone. Eugene has it. Abbott able to get his skate on that puck and stop that puck's momentum. Here's Boma. Boma crosses the neutral zone. Oh, Boma got laid up in front of the Eugene bench, but we're getting a penalty coming up here now. Okay, Eugene coaches are talking to the ref here. So we got 3 folks now in the penalty box. Number 15 just went in. So we got 4:15 on the clock. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining on that first penalty. So we should be 5-on-3 right now. And we are. So on the ice, Balzotti, Ryan, Rabiosi on offense. Hernandez, Barnett on defense, Graham and goal. Faceoff will be happening to the right of Eugene's goal. Ice Hawk players just out there chatting with Eugene. All right, clock stop now at 3:34. All right, here we go. Balzotti taking the faceoff. Ice Hawks win it. Eugene takes it away. Puck floats down into the Ice Hawk zone. Referees say no icing. Barnett there. Barnett has the puck behind his net. Barnett stops, looks up, passes it up to Hernandez. Hernandez deflects it to Balzotti. Puck was loose. And puck's now still in the Ice Hawk zone. Barnett has it behind the net. Barnett passes up at the blue line, connects with Rabiosi. Here's Ryan. Ryan skating up. Ryan comes in on the attack. Ryan in that corner tries to center it to Rabiosi, unable to connect. Puck's at the inside the zone. There's Balzotti. Balzotti laterals over to Barnett. Barnett takes a shot that goes off of a Eugene player. 30 seconds remaining on that first Ice Hawks penalty. Ice Hawks regroup. Balzotti with the puck at center ice. Balzotti skating in. Balzotti looking up. Balzotti takes a shot. Save Eugene. Balzotti backhands to Ryan behind the net. Ryan has the puck. Ryan tries to center it, unable to. Eugene has it. Eugene tips the puck along the glass, goes into the neutral zone. Here's Barnett. Ice Hawks are regrouping. Barnett at center ice. Barnett comes in. Barnett looking. Dumps it to Rabiosi. Rabiosi unable to connect to Ryan. All right, we've got a Eugene player back on the ice now, so it's 5-on-4. Balzotti takes a shot, save, puck loose, and another follow-up shot by Rabiosi, another save from Eugene. So it's 5-on-4, 5 Ice Hawks players to 4 Eugene. Here's Balzotti. Balzotti skating around, looking to pass to somebody. Backhands it over to, looks like Hernandez. Hernandez in this near corner, centers it up, and Rabiosi took a shot, but got deflected off a Eugene player. Ice Hawks have it again. Barnett to Balzotti. Balzotti in the corner, centers, unable to connect with Hernandez. Had a nice lane, open lane there. Hernandez to Barnett. Barnett with the shot. Puck's loose. Save from Eugene. Puck is loose. Puck floats down, goes off the boards. No icing. Barnett first to it. Correction. Graham was first to it. She deflected over to Barnett. And Eugene takes it away behind the net. Here's Rabiosi. Rabiosi looking. Puck's loose. Puck goes to McDaniel. McDaniel on the ice now, right underneath us. Backhand pass to Hernandez, unable to connect. Fast skating, and looks like we had a save, Graham. McDaniel fell, went into the boards. Puck's in that corner. Snyder on the ice. Barnett able to backhand that puck away from the net, but Eugene keeps it in the Ice Hawk zone. Barnett gets a stick on it. All right, 1 minute remaining in the period. Eugene still has the puck, takes a shot, save, Graham. All right, 50 seconds. Score 1-0. Ice Hawks. Ice Hawks in red, Eugene in white. All right, line change happening for the Hawks. Slezak Abbott on defense. Bomo, Wilson, Balzotti on offense. Face-off happening to the right of Graham. Here's Balzotti taking the face-off. .20 seconds remaining in the first period. Balzotti wins it. Balzotti skates up, chips that puck down, trying to get to it. Here comes Balzotti. Takes a backhanded shot, went wide, 10 seconds remaining. Can't see who's in the corner. We had another shot that got deflected, and puck goes all the way down. Graham deflects it, and that should end our period. All right. So after one period, Ice Hawks 1, Eugene 0. We'll have a 1-minute intermission, and then we'll switch sides. See, we got 17 viewers. Thanks for joining us.
Here we go, Hawks!
Let's go, Hawks!
Bennett Hernandez Waters taking the face off. Correction. Bennett Hernandez Waters on offense. Hernandez taking the face off. Barnett Slezak on defense. Graham in goal. All right, so we got the Eugene player still in the box. I don't see the time on the board, so it must be a 10-minute since it was a misconduct. And puck's in the Ice Hawk zone. Slezak to it in the corner. Slezak tried to change direction. Puck's loose. Puck's trapped now along the boards. Here comes Hernandez. Hernandez gets checked, but didn't get into the boards. Puck's loose. Eugene has it. Bennett able to get a stick down. Puck floats in front of the Ice Hawks goal. Looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Looks like going against Bennett. Right now they're saying looks like Barnett. I don't know. Okay, so Barnett going into the box. McDaniel chatting with the ref, trying to figure out what was going on. Abbott waving at us, probably saying, "Hi, Grandma." Okay, so it's still 5 on. Well, don't know what's going on. We still got 5 Ice Hawk skaters out here. Oh, it was concurrent, so we had concurrent penalties going on. All right, so number 8 for Eugene, Markle, and 12 Barnett for the Ice Hawks. So that's why it's still 5 on 5, because it was concurrence. All right, Ryan and Abbott on defense. McDaniel, Rabiosi, Boma on offense. Pass up to Rabiosi near the blue line. Puck gets chipped away. And here comes McDaniel skating really fast in that corner. Gets his body, still retains possession of the puck. Puck now in the corner. Rabiosi battling for it. Puck's loose. It went off Abbott's skate. Ryan trying to chase down. Here comes Eugene. Save for him! Nice save. 17:30 remaining in the second period. Score 1-0 Hawks. Here's Rabiosi. Eugene batted that away. Eugene now still on the attack, but puck is in Ice Hawks possession. Here's McDaniel. McDaniel trying to skate it up. Puck's loose and stopped at the blue line, and it looks like it's offsides. All right, Balzotti, Snyder. Looks like we got Snyder, Slezak on defense, Balzotti, Wilson, and Hernandez on offense. Balzotti taking this neutral zone face-off. Balzotti wins it, goes into the Eugene zone, but Eugene comes up with the possession. Eugene now at center ice. Eugene comes in on the attack. Eugene in the corner. Balzotti gets his body on it. Puck's now in this near corner. Puck the blue line. Player's trying to bat it away, and here comes Balzotti. Balzotti crosses over with the Eugene player there. Balzotti comes in, and puck got loose. Balzotti into the boards. The Eugene player. Everybody's okay. Here's Wilson. Wilson gets a body. Snyder keeps that puck in play on the ice in Eugene's zone. Eugene's zone. And Eugene through the neutral zone. Eugene coming in on the attack. Ice Hawks are right there. Eugene trying to get it, centers it, and gets batted away. Did not see who batted it away. Hernandez gets tripped up, but he's okay. Here's Wilson. Wilson comes in, stick handle, save Eugene. Wilson in the corner. Number 15 for Eugene, skating really fast, loses control, goes into the net. Rabiossi on the ice. Rabiossi into the net. Looks like the net may be dislodged. 15 remaining in the second period. All right, we're checking out the net there. It's getting readjusted. Still got one Eugene player in the box. Our concurrents have ended. Waters, McDaniel, Bennett on offense. McDaniel taking the face off. Eugene has possession of the puck in the Ice Hawk zone. Ice Hawks trying to get it away. Ryan Barnett on defense, Graham in goal. Here's McDaniel, kicks the puck up to his stick. McDaniel circles back. Tries to backhand it. Here's Barnett. Barnett crosses in on the attack. Gets pinched along those boards. Puck's loose, and Eugene takes it. Eugene skating through the neutral zone. Barnett bats it away. Here's Barnett behind Graham, behind his own net. Crosses the ice, unable to connect to Bennett. No icing as the puck floats down into Eugene's zone. Bennett's there. Eugene uses the boards, and it looks like we have ourselves an offsides. So again, new for this 25-26 season are delayed offsides. But it still requires the players to get back on sides. Snyder, Balzotti, Wilson on offense. Abbott, Slezak on defense. Graham in goal. Balzotti taking this neutral zone face-off. Ice off win it. Puck goes to Slezak. Slezak gets it over to Abbott. Abbott from the red line takes a shot. Went wide. Puck's in the corner. Eugene has the puck. Puck gets tipped up into the air. Abbott there. Puck's in front of the Ice Hawks bench. Balzotti has it. Balzotti's skating backwards. Balzotti backhands it. Goes off on the Eugene player, but Balzotti able to keep it in the neutral zone. Puck's loose. Slezak has it. Eugene tips it into the Ice Hawk zone. Puck's now in the corner with Abbott. Abbott played into the boards. Lightly played into the boards. Here's Snyder. Snyder tries to get the puck out, does, but it goes to a Eugene player in the neutral zone at center ice. Here comes Eugene. Eugene coming in, maneuvering, takes a shot, and looks like it deflected up off the glass. Snyder at the puck. Snyder looking. Chips it over to Wilson, unable to connect, and Eugene calling for an icing, and it is. All right, so Eugene's number 7, Blunt, is back on the bench. No players in the bench right now, in the penalty box. 12:15 remaining in the second period. Score 1-0 Ice Hawks. McDaniel taking this face-off. On offense, we have Rabiossi, McDaniel, Boma. Here's Rabiossi, skating fast, unable to get optic on the puck. We're going to get Ryan in the penalty box. All right, so we're going to get a 2-minute penalty here on the Ice Hawks. McDaniel taking the face-off. McDaniel, Rabiossi, Abbott, and Boma. Rabiossi taking the face-off now. 11 minutes remaining in the second period. Score 1-0 Ice Hawks. If you're just joining us, Ice Hawks in red, Eugene in white. All right. Ice Hawks win it. Puck went towards the Eugene player. Here comes McDaniel. McDaniel skates, chips it over to Rabiossi. Rabiossi takes a shot, and looks like it chipped up just wide of the net. Fantastic passing between the two. Eugene comes in on the attack. Eugene skating fast. Eugene comes in with the clear lane. Shot, save, Graham! Puck still in Eugene, or catching the Ice Hawks zone. It goes to an Ice Hawks player. Rabiossi has it. Rabiossi maneuvers, gets around. Here comes McDaniel. No one there. McDaniel backhands, but had a save. And puck was loose. Rabiossi tried to chip it back in. Good skating for the Ice Hawks. Good awareness of where everybody's at right now. 45 seconds remaining on Eugene's power play. Hernandez, Balzotti on offense. Barnett, Wilson on defense. Balzotti has the puck, goes over to Wilson. Barnett takes a shot and goes straight to the goalie, catches it in the glove. .25 seconds remaining on the power play. Balzotti taking the face-off. Puck's in the corner with Eugene. Eugene looking, tries to get it up. Connects in the neutral zone, and Barnett able to take it away. Barnett chips it into Eugene's zone. Puck's in the corner. Puck's loose. Here comes Barnett. Barnett retreats into the Ice Hawks zone, gets it over to Balzotti. Balzotti plays it along the boards, and icing. All right, so once the puck drops, Ryan will be able to get back in play, so we'll be back to even strength. All right, face-off happening to the left of Graham. 8:50 remaining in the first period. Hernandez, Wilson, Bennett, Waters, and Snyder are out on the ice. Hernandez with the puck. Eugene takes it away in the corner, tries to change direction. Hernandez keeping trapped there. Eugene behind the Ice Hawks net. Snyder battling for it. Puck's loose. Here comes Bennett. Bennett tries to get it over to Waters. Unable to. Eugene intercepted it. There's the puck's loose now in the neutral zone. Eugene first to it. Eugene retreats back. Connects. Lateral pass in the neutral zone. Eugene comes in on the attack now. Wilson able to stop that. So puck's loose. Backhanded shot. Deflected off the player. Puck's loose. Graham covers. 7:45 remaining in the second period. Score 1-0 Hawks. Line change happening here. We got Ryan Abbott on defense. Rabiossi, McDaniel, Boma on offense. Face-off being done to the right of Graham. McDaniel in the face-off circle. Okay, puck's in the neutral zone. Rabiossi to it. Here comes Boma. Boma takes a shot from the blue line. Glove save. Eugene, but unable to control it, so the puck dropped to the ice, and now Eugene has it in the corner. Ryan with the puck. Eugene with the takeaway, and Graham covers. Ryan went back over there to protect his goalie. And refs were saying easy. 6:40 remaining in the second period. Score 1-0 Hawks. There's some casual conversations happening from the referees. Same Ice Hawk players on the ice. McDaniel taking this face-off to the left of Graham. The second period. There, Abbott stops, changes the puck's direction, goes to Rabiossi off the boards. Rabiossi crosses the blue line, tries to chip it up to McDaniel, unable to connect. Ice Hawk players collide, but no damage. Here's Abbott. Abbott plays the puck off the boards. Puck now in the corner, can't really see it. Rabiossi there. Puck changes direction. Puck behind the Ice Hawks net. Rabiossi chips it along the boards. Who keeps it in the zone? Not sure if it was the post or the side of the net, but you can hear it. Puck's loose. Whew. And fantastic save from Graham. Right leg. 5:30 remaining in the second period. Eugene trying to kill it with the shots here. Here comes McDaniel. McDaniel thumbs up. McDaniel stick handling. McDaniel looking. McDaniel pinched in the corner. McDaniel still with the puck. Tries to get over to Abbott. And Ice Hawks have to regroup. Abbott dumps the puck into Eugene's zone. Line change happening now for the Hawks. Ryan Abbott on defense. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez with the puck. Takes a shot. Save Eugene. So McDaniel, Balzotti, Hernandez on offense. Puck's in the corner. Balzotti there. Balzotti maneuvering. Tries to backhand it. Unable to connect to the net or another Ice Hawks player. Balzotti with the puck. Backhands it behind the net to McDaniel. McDaniel in that far corner. Gets it over to Hernandez. Hernandez takes the shot. Deflected off the player. Balzotti first to it. Balzotti looking up. Balzotti looking. Maneuvers. Takes shot. Scores! Between the blocker and the post. So Balzotti scored at 4:30 remaining in the second period. So the score is 2-0 Ice Hawks. Let's go Hawks! Snyder, Balzotti, Wilson on offense. Balzotti taking the face off, chatting with that Eugene player. Slezak, Barnett on defense. Graham in goal. 4 minutes remaining, second period. Balzotti with the puck. Puck got chipped away. Balzotti tries to keep it in. Uses his skates. Keeps it in the Eugene zone. There's the puck. Keep it in. All right, Eugene has the puck now. Eugene comes into the neutral zone. Eugene crosses center ice. Eugene coming in on the attack. Eugene able to maneuver. Tries to take a shot, and puck went behind the net. Eugene still has possession. 3:20. Eugene ain't able to connect. There's Wilson. Wilson able to get the puck, but Eugene takes it away now. Eugene comes in, connects in the neutral zone. Eugene. Puck's right underneath us. Puck got deflected. Went down into the Ice Hawk zone. Slezak there. Slezak connects, or tries to connect to Snyder. Unable to. Puck went all the way down, so we'll have an icing. 3 minutes remaining in the second period. Score 2-0 Ice Hawks. Face-off happening to the right of Graham. Waters, Hernandez, Bennett on offense. Hernandez taking the face-off. 2:40 remaining in the second period. Ice Hawks won it. Unable to get to an Ice Hawks player. Here comes Bennett. Bennett beats it down. Eugene changes direction. Eugene has possession of the puck in the neutral zone. Hernandez able to get his stick down and bat it away. Bennett with the puck. Rolls it along the boards and behind the net. Puck's loose. Abbott there. Abbott has the puck. Skates behind the Ice Hawks net. Abbott stops. Passes the puck up. Connects to Hernandez, who passes it to Bennett. And here comes Bennett. Possession changed a couple times. Eugene looking in the zone. Tries to connect. Unable to connect to any player. No icing. 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Score 2-0 Ice Hawks. Eugene has the puck in the Ice Hawk zone. Puck's loose, gets batted down to Hernandez. Here's Hernandez. Tries to pass it up. It goes off Eugene player. Eugene has possession in the neutral zone. Eugene backhanded to another player at center ice. Here comes Eugene and off. 1:30 remaining. Neutral zone face-off happening here. Slezak, Barnett on defense. McDaniel, Boma, Rabiosi on offense. Face-off happening in front of Eugene's bench. McDaniel taking it. 1:10 remaining in the second period. Ice Hawks won it. Went to a Eugene player. In the neutral zone, but Eugene comes away with it. Ice Hawks able to get a body. McDaniel able to bat that puck away. Goes to Rabiosi. Here comes Rabiosi. Oh, gets tangled up with the player. Puck floated into the corner now. Boma has the puck. And Eugene comes up with it. Here's McDaniel. McDaniel uses the boards. Puck goes down into Eugene's zone. No icing. Rabiosi first to it. Rabiosi backhands it along the boards. Rabiosi still with the puck. Rabiosi tries to wrap that puck around. Puck's loose. Oh! Looks like we had a shove there. Boma was there trying to get his stick down to get that loose puck. Let's see what goes on here. Here's Barnett. Barnett's up. And that will be the end of the second period. So after 2, Ice Hawks 2, Eugene 0. All right, so we got 18 viewers. Thanks for joining us. We're about ready to start the third period. Graham just went back into net all the way down in front of the spectators. Ice Hawks are dressed in red, Eugene in white. Our score is Ice Hawks 2, Eugene 0. Wilson, Balzotti, Snyder on offense. Balzotti taking the face-off. Barnett, Slezak on defense. Graham in goal. Balzotti chatting with the Ice Hawks team. "20-minute third period. I'm getting ready underway." Refs trying to tell a Eugene player to get back on their side of the ice. All right, puck's loose. Here's Wilson. Wilson takes a shot, gets deflected off of a Eugene player's stick. It goes into the net above the glass, so we will have a face-off. Face-off happening to the left of Eugene's net. Same players on the ice. Balzotti taking the face-off. 19:30 remaining in the game. Score 2-0 Ice Hawks. Balzotti won it. Skates around, has possession of the puck. Scores! Backhanded shot. Balzotti scored. Snuck it past the leg. Ice Hawks 3, Eugene 0. You guys okay? Have fun. Bennett, Hernandez, Waters on offense. Hernandez taking the face-off. Abbott, Ryan on defense, Graham in goal. Eugene gets the puck into the Ice Hawk zone. Ryan skating towards it. Puck's loose. Lost sight of the puck. Eugene has it. Eugene tries to center, unable to connect. Here comes Waters. Waters chips the puck up to Hernandez. Hernandez tried to get the puck behind him. Unable to get the puck back to himself, but here's the puck in Ryan's possession. Tried to clear it over and went off a Eugene player. So Eugene dumps the puck into the Ice Hawk zone, but here's Abbott. Abbott has that puck. Abbott to Waters. And puck got off of his stick and now in Eugene's possession. Eugene skating fast. Eugene trying to come in. Eugene trying to get a one hand on the stick goal in, and the one deflected away by Graham. And then we had a Eugene shot from the blue line. Looks like it went in. Looks like the refs are saying no goal. Okay. All right, so our score is 3-0 Ice Hawks, 17:20 remaining in the game. McDaniel taking the face-off right of Graham. Wilma, Rabiosi, McDaniel on offense. Slezak, Barnett on defense. Rabiosi with the puck in front of the Ice Hawks net. Puck's trapped along the boards. Puck's loose. Here's Boma. Boma takes the shot. Save. Eugene able to poke that away. Slezak tries to dump it back in. Goes off a couple players. 16:50 remaining in the game. Puck's played out of the Ice Hawk zone. Rabiosi has it. Rabiosi getting chipped here by a couple players. Here's the Ice Hawks regrouping. Good awareness by Barnett not to jump that puck in, or else it would have been offsides. Rabiosi able to get 1 foot on the blue line, 1 foot in the Eugene zone, so it wasn't offsides. 16:25 remaining in the game. Score 3-0 Ice Hawks. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. Eugene to it. Puck's loose. Puck goes in the neutral zone. Eugene has it. Eugene skating along the blue line. Ball's already there. So we have some players substituting in, and looks like we'll have offsides. Call it off. Snyder, Balzotti, Wilson on offense. Balzotti taking the neutral zone face off in front of the bench. Ryan Abbott on defense, Graham in goal. Here comes Wilson. Wilson crosses the blue line. Puck gets battered away, but Wilson still had possession of the puck inside the zone. Balzotti tries to lateral it over. It goes to Snyder. Snyder with the puck. Snyder maneuvering around. Snyder takes a shot and glove save Eugene. 15:20 remaining in the game. Score 3-0 Ice Hawks. Ice Hawks in red. Eugene in white. Face off now happening to the left of Eugene's net. Balzotti taking it. Can't see the puck. It's in that far corner. Eugene comes up with it. Eugene behind their net with the puck. Eugene stops. Balzotti trying to get in there. Balzotti, Snyder. Ball tries to bat it away. And Snyder able to get in the way. Gets that puck. Tries to backhand it to Wilson in front of the net. Unable to connect. And puck floats all the way down in the Ice Hawk zone. We're told no icing. Abbott has the puck, gets it over to Wilson. Wilson skates up, crosses the red line. Wilson comes Balzotti skating for 28. Ice Hawks players get all tangled up. Balzotti skated fast, able to get that puck away. Snyder plays the puck along the boards. Goes down into Eugene zone. 14-10 remaining in the game. Barnett's going to go into the penalty box. It's like a tripping call here against the Ice Hawks. Comes at 13:50 remaining in the game. Looks like a line change happening. Slezak, Abbott on defense. Rabiosi, and there's McDaniel. So McDaniel taking the face-off. Face-off happening to the left of the Ice Hawks net. 13-15 remaining in the third period. Ice Hawks win it. Here's McDaniel. McDaniel tries to chip it past Eugene at the blue line. They enable. Eugene stops it. Puck behind the Ice Hawks net. Slezak there. Slezak stops. Looks up. Connects to McDaniel in the corner. McDaniel chips it down and goes all the way down. And we're told no icing. 12:50 remaining in the third period. Here's Rabiosi. Rabiosi stops that puck's movement and tries to chip the puck away, but the puck's in the neutral zone. And here's McDaniel. Rabiosi chips it at the blue line to McDaniel in the corner. McDaniel tries to sneak out. McDaniel checks. Puck's now Eugene coming in on the attack. Eugene takes a shot. Save Graham. Deflected it up. Puck in the neutral zone right in front of us. Eugene has it. Rabiosi trying to chase it away. Puck's loose. And Eugene comes up. Eugene skating through center ice. Eugene comes in, takes a shot, and scores. All right, so at 12:05, score is 3-1. Ice Hawks 3, Eugene 1. All right, so back to even strength. Snyder, Balzotti, Wilson. Snyder with the puck. Gets the puck to Barnett. Barnett, Ryan on defense. Balzotti skating around. Balzotti with the puck. Nice pass from Barnett to Balzotti. Wilson keeps the puck in Eugene's zone. Puck's in the corner. Balzotti trying to get to it. Number 15 for Eugene scored that goal. Puck's behind the net. Eugene has it. Snyder there. Snyder tried to get the puck away, but number 28 from Eugene's coming up fast. Takes a shot and glove save. Graham. All right. Scores 3-1. Ice Hawks in red, Eugene in white. We're even strength, 10:40 remaining in the third period. Waters, Hernandez, Bennett on offense. Hernandez taking the face off to the left of Graham. Barnett, Ryan on defense. Eugene able to get their bodies in the way of the Ice Hawks passes. Here comes Barnett. Barnett changes direction. And puck's loose in the Eugene zone. Eugene, goalie backs that behind the net. Here comes Eugene. Eugene skating up. Eugene comes in on the attack, unopposed. Shot, save, Graham! Puck still in play. 15 still has it. 15 tries to come in and gets another goal. So it went between the legs. So scores 3-2 now. Ice Hawks 3, Eugene 2 at 9:40 remaining in the game. Bowman, McDaniel, Rabiosi on offense. Rabiosi chasing that puck into Eugene's zone. Abbott, Slezak on defense. Here comes McDaniel, and puck was swatted away. Puck goes down into the Ice Hawk zone. Here comes Rabiosi, but Eugene stopped it, keeps it in play. And we're going to have a penalty coming up against the Ice Hawks. All right, Eugene just scored, so it's tied up 3-3. All right, Ice Hawks call a timeout at 8:30. All right, so we got an Ice Hawks timeout. Game is tied 3-3. 8:28 remaining on the clock. All right, Wilson, Balzotti, Snyder. Correction, we're changing up the lines a little bit. So I see Wilson, Balzotti, Hernandez on offense. Balzotti taking the face-off. Snyder, Barnett on defense. Graham in goal. And here we go. All right, Balzotti taking the face-off. All right, puck goes to Eugene. Puck now down in the Ice Hawk zone. Looks like we're going to have an icing. Face-off coming down to the left of Eugene's net. All right, so a tied game, 8 minutes remaining. 3-3. Balzotti wins it, gets the puck to Barnett. Barnett chips it up to a Eugene player, not an Ice Hawks player. Eugene has some good passing now, connected in the neutral zone. Eugene looking real organized, and shot went wide. Eugene keeps the puck in play. Barnett with the puck. Barnett skates behind the net. Barnett stops, changes direction. Great play. Barnett comes skating up, has a lane, and puck floated off of his stick, and Eugene able to bat it away some. Puck now in the Ice Hawks zone. Snyder connects to Hernandez. Hernandez tried to get his balls out of Eugene, intercepted. And the play was whistled dead. 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Score 3-3. All of Eugene's goals came in this third period. Neutral zone face-off taken by McDaniel. So we got Rabiosi, McDaniel, Boma on offense. Ryan and Abbott on defense. Here's Ryan with the puck. Ryan skating back behind the net. Eugene keeps the puck in the Ice Hawk zone. Lost sight of the puck. It's Rabiosi. Rabiosi has it. Rabiosi gets tripped up. All right, so we got a tripping call against number 6 for Eugene. So Ice Hawks going to come up on a power play now. 6:15 remaining in the game. Okay, face-off will be in Eugene's zone for the left of their net. McDaniel, Rabiosi, Boma on offense. McDaniel taking the face-off. Ryan, Abbott on defense. There's a shot and save. Shot from McDaniel, save Eugene. Rabiosi, nice back and tries to take a pass. It went off a couple players. Puck's loose in the corner. Puck floats down to the Ice Hawk zone. There's Abbott. Abbott gets in the way. And McDaniel takes that puck away. Eugene was trying to make a pass, connect in the center. And McDaniel stopped it. Eugene still has possession of the puck, takes a shot, and unable to connect to another player. Abbott was there, got his stick down, and was able to break up that play. All right, Ice Hawks connect in neutral zone. Rabiosi dumps it in. 5:10 remaining in the game. Score 3-3. Puck's behind. Correction now in the corner. Oh, goalie just threw Ryan down. .450 remaining in the game. Score 3-3. Puck's in the Ice Hawk zone. Snyder has the puck behind the net. Snyder tried to connect to McDaniel. Balzotti on the ice. So Balzotti, Rabiosi, McDaniel on offense. Rabiosi backhands it to Balzotti, unable to connect. Puck's loose in the neutral zone at the red line. And Eugene takes a shot. Save Graham. Deflected up into the glass, drops down. Balzotti now with the puck in the corner. Balzotti stops, looks up. Balzotti skating behind the net. Balzotti skating up. Balzotti skating up, across the center ice, maneuvers around Eugene. Balzotti comes in on the attack, 4:10 remaining. Balzotti comes in, tries to center it up to Ryan, unable to connect. Puck's now in the neutral zone. Snyder skating back for it. 4 minutes remaining. We're back to even strength. Puck got deflected up into the neutral zone. Balzotti chips the puck over to Eugene's stick. Balzotti comes in. Balzotti got a little bit body down on the ice. Balzotti's up. Puck's being kept in the corner. Puck's loose. And Snyder unable to get it away. Here comes Eugene. And Eugene scores. Goal came at 3:20. So Eugene 4, Ice Hawks 3. 3:15 remaining in the game. Rabiosi, McDaniel taking the face off. Boma on offense. Barnett, Slezak on defense. Graham in goal. Here's Barnett. Barnett skates it up. Rabiosi uses his skate, kicks that puck up, back into Eugene's zone. McDaniel battling for that puck behind the net. Puck goes to Eugene player. Eugene has it. Eugene players ultimately come up with the puck. And here's Slezak. The takeaway, puck's loose. Backhands it, goes off of a Eugene player, goes all the way down into Eugene's zone. 2:30 remaining in the game. Score 4-3, Eugene. Nice move by Barnett there. Gets the puck across the ice. Doesn't get to an Ice Hawks player. Trying to connect to Boma. Unable to. Here comes Eugene again. Eugene comes in, tries to take a shot. Unable to. Eugene keeps the puck in Ice Hawks zone. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Score 4-3, Eugene. Slezak has the puck. Chips the puck up over the blue line. Slezak gets cornered into the boards. Goes down. And Eugene comes up with the puck. Balzotti on the ice, Abbott on the ice. Here comes McDaniel. Trying to find the puck. Puck was loose. McDaniel has the puck. McDaniel skating in the corner. McDaniel looking. Puck goes up behind the net. McDaniel looking to pass. Gets to Balzotti. Balzotti maneuvers around. Balzotti gets bounced off the Eugene player, or tossed off the Eugene player. Unable to get a good stick placement. Here comes Wilson. 1:15 remaining in the game. Score 4-3 Eugene. Wilson tried to center it, went up high. Puck's at the blue line. Snyder keeps it in play, but it went up and off the Eugene player. And where's the puck? It's up in the Eugene zone. Hernandez there in that area. Being able to get that puck away. Balzotti has the puck. Balzotti skating up. Balzotti passes up to Wilson. Wilson comes in on the attack. Wilson maneuvers, saves, shot, scored! Woo! All right, we got a tie game with 35 seconds remaining. Woo! 25 seconds. All right, so we got a stop clock scenario. We got 21 seconds on the clock. Looks like we may get some time added back on there. All right. All right, looks like we got Eugene maybe have taken a timeout here. So 41 seconds on the clock. 41 seconds. Scores 4-4. Wilson just scored the tying goal. Took a shot. Eugene had the save. Puck got bounced off the pads, and then Wilson again with the follow-up and cleaned it up and scored. Got really quiet in the rink. Eerily quiet. All right, folks. 44 seconds now on the clock. Scores 4-4. Face-off happening at center ice. We got Wilson, McDaniel, Balzotti. Balzotti taking the face-off. Barnett, Abbott on defense, Graham in goal. Okay, Eugene has the puck. Puck's loose. Where's the puck? A lot of players standing there. Eugene comes away with it. Barnett bats it away. Puck goes along the boards. Eugene comes up with the puck. Centering pass intercepted by the IceHawks. Eugene still has the puck in the IceHawks zone. Balzotti plays it. Puck along the boards in the near corner. 20 seconds remaining. Abbott got pinched along the boards. Balzotti gets a body on it. Puck's loose. Eugene keeps it in play. Eugene has the puck. Eugene tried to take a shot. Woo! And we got a tie game. The game will end in a tie. So your Klamath Falls, 18U Klamath Falls IceHawks 4, Eugene Junior Generals Blue 4. Well, current time right now is 6:12 p.m. IceHawks had the lead 3-0 starting the third. Eugene came back and scored 4 goals, and then the IceHawks tied it up. Well, IceHawks fans, that was a great way to start this 25-26 season. Range of emotions going on there. Definitely an interesting game with checking. You could tell folks, our kids, the players, were a little bit hesitant to get along the boards, especially in those corners chasing those pucks. So something that we'll keep an eye on as the season progresses. But again, this is Michael here for the 18U broadcast. Thank you for joining us. All 3 IceHawk games today, 12U, 14U, and 18U, ended in a tie. So not a bad start for our 25-26 IceHawk season. Tomorrow, Sunday's game is, I believe, at 7:15 or 7:30 in the morning. So join us again for our 18U broadcast. It's the 18U IceHawks out.